Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy or Amy Louise. I'm a professionally trained makeup artist of 14 years now. I'm getting old. So today I'm putting to the test this Blend Bunny Serge palette. Now I was recommended this by Missa, Make Me Up Missa, and a whole bunch of her patrons, the sausages. I am one of her patrons too. We was all in a live, we was all chatting, and I believe Missa was using this palette and everyone was going crazy over it. It looks like an amazing palette. It has such good, positive, amazing reviews from everyone that I know that have used it. I have the highest expectations of this palette because of them, but I cannot wait to jump in. So to open this palette up, let's have a look, shall we? I literally got this yesterday. Oh, look at that. That is stunning. I love how dark this center row is. And then like you've got these down here which are just like so vibrant. You can do a lot with this palette. And then I also got the brush set, so I'm just gonna pop this palette down. I got the brush set too. Now I did order this, it comes from America. I believe it was from Texas, and then it got stuck in Chicago for about a week. So it did take a little bit. I think it took about 2 weeks to get here, but it's come in perfect condition and I'm very happy. So I got the brush set. These are tiny. Oh, I love these tiny little brushes. I always say I want more little brushes because you can never have too many. So they are color coded. So the darkest is for your darkest shade, and then the brushes get lighter for your lighter shades, which I love. Someone that works dark to light, this is great. But obviously if you want to work light to dark, it's the same system, but you can work opposite. So you can start off with your light and end with your black. These feel and look really good. I cannot wait to use these. So let's jump in and create something fun. I have no idea what look I'm gonna do. I want to do this as a first impressions review, so I'm not starting off with one eye like I usually do. I'm going to start off by priming my eye with the P. Louise base in the shade number 2. I do have a full base on because I've just got in from work, which was a bit of a pointless exercise, I will be honest. I got to work, I was there for an hour and 11 minutes, and then I was told I could go home because it was so dead that it was pointless me being there. So I was like, okay, so I'm here and I'm filming. So I'm just going to prime my eye real quick. It's been such a long time since I've done like my eyes when my base has been done already. It feels so wrong. Okay, so I'm going to try and use these brushes and only these brushes. I will probably jump into my other brushes, but I'm going to try and stick to these as much as I possibly can. But I know how much of a terrible brush user I am. I go through so many, like too many sometimes. So I'm going to start off with the black handle brush. This is a Blend Bunny Cosmetics B1 brush. And I have absolutely no idea what I want to do. I'm going to stare at the palette and I'm going to figure out what I want to do actually. Okay, I think I have a plan. I don't know if I'm going to stick to this plan, but I want to try and use this green palette. I really like how all the greens are together, all the blues are together, all the purples are together, all the pinks are together, and then you've still got some shades like this row here, which would be great for a neutral eye, but then you can obviously add a pop of colour. I really like how this is set out. So I'm going to start off with this very middle shade. This is called Lush. Okay, so I think I'm going to start off in the crease. Like I said, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing today. These are super pigmented. I'm not really going to do this as a full tutorial, I don't think, just because I want to really do this more about the palette than the look. These are super pigmented. I am very impressed with this already. Wow. I may even do 2 looks, 1 on each eye. I am very happy with it. The brush is nice, it is firm but it's not too firm, it's got a good amount of fluffiness, there is no scratchiness, it is nice and soft, and there are no hairs coming away or anything like that, so I'm very pleased with that so far. Next I'm going to go in with a dark grey, which is a Blind Bunny Cosmetics B2 brush, and I am going to go in with, what am I going to go in with? I'm going to go in with Locked, which is over here. So it is a green, but it's darker than the other greens except for the one that I just used. I'm just going to blend out this first shadow with this. Actually, I prefer the first brush I used for what I'm doing. It's just a little bit bigger. This B2 brush is great for really detailed blending. I really don't need that right now. I'm now going to go in with the lightest grey brush, which is the B4. There is a B3, but again it's pretty small and I don't want something this small just yet. So I'm going to go in with Alive, which is here. I am very impressed. The formula of these is beautiful. Very pigmented, very blendable. I'm extremely happy so far. And then I'm going to go in with the white brush, which is a B5, and I'm going to go in with, Chemistry, which is this very neon green. Let's see. So I'm blending this into more khaki shades, so it's not going to look super green, but it's doing a really nice job of doing exactly what I want it to. It's brightening up my other shades, but then my other shades are bringing this a little bit lower in tone, and that is exactly what I wanted from it. Okay, I'm going to go back and I'm going to go through all those shadows again just to re-intensify and re-blend. That is gorgeous, just like that. Now I do have the option for a shimmer, which does look beautiful. I might use that, but I do want to pop a little bit of base in the center of my eye, and I really want to go in with Chemistry, which is that neon green. I really want that to pop in the center and be the star of the show, because when you look at this palette, it's the neon yellow and green that really pop out. So I'm just gonna get a little flat brush and a little bit more of that base that we used to prime my eye. I'm just gonna tap it into the center. I'm not going super precise with this. And then another flat brush, find one, and I'm loading this brush up with Chemistry, that neon green, and I'm just going to tap it on over the top, and I just want to see how vibrant this is on its own. Wow, yeah, Okay. Chemistry has come to play. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to go through those shadow brushes, no extra product, just on the edges, just to blend that a little bit more. I am very, very happy with this. I'm going to go in with the B2 brush and Lush, the darkest shade. Let's run this right below. The B3 with Alive right below that. And then that B5 with a little bit of Chemistry just to blend that out and connecting the outer corner. I'm obsessed already. I love this. Okay, right, I am gonna go and clean these brushes and then I'm gonna do something else on this eye, something a bit more bright and colourful. Okay, so my brushes are clean. I'm just letting them dry for a sec, so I do want to just say a few things that I've noticed doing this one eye with the palette. There is a little bit of fallout in the pan, but I genuinely don't feel like that is a problem. Any true makeup lover doesn't really mind that much as long as the quality of the product is there. With this palette, I definitely think that the quality is there. Like, it is such a good quality. I can't remember how much I paid for the palette. I think it was around £40, and I don't think I paid shipping. I could be wrong, I can't remember, it was a while ago. I've slept since then. The colour pigment, no, pigment payoff, what am I saying? The pigment payoff is great, like so colourful, so pigmented. The blend is really easy, so I feel like this is beginner friendly as well as someone who is very well versed in makeup. It just kind of blends itself, honestly. I'm very impressed with this palette. I love the layout, I love the design, and I love how you've got your really dark shades and then you've got your really bright and almost, well, neon shades. I'm very impressed with this palette in general. I'm just going to check if these brushes are dry. I used ISO Clean, so it doesn't take long. These feel dry. So I'm going to start off with Covet, which is this really dark purple right in the centre. And I think I want to do something a little artsy with this. So I'm going to start just by packing this on the inner half of my crease. And I'm just going to pack this in. I'm going to do something a little bit more interesting than what I have on over here. And I'm going to do like the inner half and then go on to the outer half of this look. So that was the B1, this is the B4, and I'm going in with Stay, which is that purple right over the top. And I'm going to blend this out. And then I'm going in with the B5 and Pulse, which is at the bottom of that row. And then keeping this same brush, I'm going in with Reckon, which is right at the top, that very pastel violet. And I'm gonna blend that out too. Now, because this shade that I'm using now is so pastel, it does tend to take over the other shades. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to work backwards, and I'm going to go from that colour to my darkest in my second blend. I'm very happy with my purchase. Okay, so now I'm going in with the B3 at I'm going in with, hold on, let me show you. So I did this here, then we went above one, we went to the bottom, and then we went to this here. So it was Covet, Stay, Pulse and Beckon, and now I'm going in with Taboo here, and then All Mine, which is below, then Maybe, which is this very hot pink, then Charged, which is the very, very pink up here. So that is my plan. I'm going to use my Jessup 231 for Maybe. I just realised I completely skipped All Mine, so I'm going into All Mine. Same brush. I'm just going to blend this out. Going into Maybe. I'm now going in with a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH33 for Charmed. And I'm going to bring this further out than my other shades. Okay, I'm actually going to take a black liquid liner. I got this through the post in like a subscription box a while ago and I found it. Anyway, this one is the Illamasqua liquid eyeliner. I'm going to use this to sketch out a heart. I would do this usually with like Vaseline or micellar water, but I want to really make sure that this is precise. So I want to sketch out my heart first off. My P. Louise blank canvas and a little brush. So now that I have cut out this crease shape, I am going to take a flat brush and I'm going to take the, what do I want to take? I want to take the bright orange called Power. And then I'm going to line it with Super Beauty Dance Party and the Super Beauty 610 brush. And then to finish off the lower eye, I'm going to take a little fluffy brush. It is a Morphe one, and I'm going to take Maybe, and I'm going to run that right below. And then I'm going to take the Jessup 231 brush that I used with Charmed and just pop that right below too. I definitely recommend this palette. Get your hands on it if you can afford it. Yeah, really good palette. I will definitely be ordering their other palettes and another one of those brush sets, maybe 2, maybe 3. I'm really loving those brushes. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.